Well, welcome back to this second episode of painting an icon of Winifred Kiek, part of a project of the Icon Diaries. Not a tutorial, just a journey, a diary, my journey with painting icons, of the struggles that I have with it, the mistakes that I make and how I try and fix them up. So in the first episode, and apologies for the sound quality of that video, I hope this is an improvement, but so far we have a photo and we've done 2 sketches. We struggled with that, and now just this afternoon I sanded off my panel, nice and clean and white and very smooth. It's braced on the back. In a little while, like probably because I'm running out of panels for the next project, I'll show you how I make these panels. But for now, here's the last of them onto the easel and ready to sketch Winifred onto the panel, ready to paint. Thought I'd document this a bit differently. I've already started and I haven't filmed this bit, and what I have done is to start putting some of the markers in pencil on the panel. So I've got a centre line, and then having taken that angle there and transferred it there, I've put a line for the centre of the head there, and then marked in, working mainly from the photo rather than from the sketch, to get top of the head, bottom of the chin, and from that work out where the bridge of the nose will be, the bottom of the nose, where the eyes are going to be, and the width of the head at the point of the eyes. So that's all ready for tomorrow morning, because it's very late at night just at this point of time. In the morning I will get yellow ochre and water and start to sketch in this face of Winifred. So we make a start. I've got our yellow ochre, and it's mixed with only water at this stage, and I'm using a rough hog hair brush, and we want to have a circle that goes full of new things today. This brush arrived from the UK yesterday, and I've never used this kind of brush before for icon painting. It's a pure squirrel brush from the Rosemary Brush Company, and I usually use and swear by Kalinsky, and of course that's what I'll be using as I paint this icon. But for this stage I've added some egg tempera to the yellow oxide, and one of the things that I'm kind of expecting from this brush is, because it has so much body in it, it's going to keep going and going. In other words, loading it. Won't need to load it very often. Taking the eye out. Well, there she is with yellow ochre sketched in, and I've checked the dimensions with the dividers, and it's all correct, and yet it doesn't look quite like her. I think it's going to be in the mouth that we're going to have to work later on. Okay, now yellow ochre, but with just a smidge, tiny little bit of Mars black, and look, I'm going to my number 3 Kolinsky. Much more control. One of the things about these brushes is that they flick to a point. I'm not going to flick this because it'll flick paint all over the place, but I know it'll go to a beautiful point. So did that other big brush, but you had to actually coach it with your fingers to go to a point. But I want to refine these lines a bit just to be able to see them a bit more clearly. And let's start with the eyes. Let's get those. Well, there she is sketched on. I'm hoping that as we work on shading, we're going to get a better likeness. I think that will help with the eyes. They look starey at the moment. They need to be set back further. And the shape of the hair is going to need developing as well. Mouth, still an issue. Well, let's see what happens.